Good evening, good evening, good evening. I know there is going to be a few people on that are kind of surprised, but we are live. It's 7:02 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are streaming now on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and our new platform, Fullstream.live. Hello from Missouri. Welcome. Hi from Missouri as well. Glad to see you here. Want to somewhere? Hopefully, I will. Hello, Cheryl Tree. Hello, Oklahoma. I am waiting to. Hello from Arkansas. Welcome. People from all over the country. Quite frankly, from all over the world. We have been getting hammered a little bit, but it is definitely a good day to be alive. So, Arkansas Hillbilly. Welcome. Michigan. Nice. Glad to see everybody here. Looks like we have 26 people. It feels good to be back on our regular channel on YouTube. Guys, I'm trying my hardest not to get banned off of there because quite frankly, I'm surprised that they actually allowed me to monetize, which means we have the super chats available, which I've never even seen them work. I've seen people use them, but I don't really know what they do. So it's been kind of an interesting thing. Wano Silverware, I have stats pulled from Twitch, Facebook, and our YouTube. So yeah, we are definitely in for a wild ride because YouTube and Facebook are both having some fun with my stream from last night. They just tried to block me again, so I'm gonna see if my co-host is gonna jump on, and give me 1 second. But I don't think he's gonna answer, but well, yeah, no answer. So he must be out and about with the family. But are you the only one there? According to this, there is 13 people on Twitch, Daydream. So yeah, we not a whole lot of people commenting, but that's fine. Guys, so I got into a little bit of a, if anybody was watching earlier, I got a little bit of tiff with somebody on Twitch. We have our favorite leftist that popped on, and I had a lot of fun with them. Hello, North Carolina, King Me. But yeah, Squirrely Q, what's up? Glad to see everybody's coming in. We are getting popping. So there was a glitch on the website today, and I don't know if Bakersfield, California, welcome. But there was a glitch on Fullstream that happened about 20 minutes ago. we just spiked 3 million active hits that hit Fullstream.live earlier. So there was a brief moment there that the service kind of shrank a little bit, but very, very briefly. So, hello, Allegra. So, yeah, guys, I don't know where you're coming in from, but share this with as many people as you possibly can, because we are finding out exactly how far these people are willing to go to shut me down. I had a couple trolls earlier today that wanted to have some fun, so I kind of let them have it. 3 million, yep. We hit 3 million in a span of 20 minutes. And yeah, it was I was wondering if they were going to take us down, but amazing enough, we were able to stick through it. Louisiana, welcome, DadX. So, yeah. Hello from Australia. Utah, sweet. Pretty soon we'll see Alaska and Hawaii in here too. So, yeah, we had a little bit of fun. I had a little bit of an argument, but you know, it's part of life. But yeah, I appreciate your comments earlier. I'm not gonna butcher your name. Sorry. I don't want to do that, but I appreciate you popping in when you did. But yeah, anyways, going back to the audit, the Arizona audit. So, guys, the deadline is the 14th of May, and they are on track to potentially finish by the 10th of May. So, and we had a whole lot of fun with people. Okay, I see the message from somebody. So, yeah, we see they're already seeing a lot of left leaders kind of really back off of it, because quite honestly, guys, if they believe that certain things did not happen, then they should allow this audit to move forward. I am doing my best to be very careful, because apparently me talking about certain things happening is inappropriate conduct. And yeah, so we're figuring that out very quickly, that they will remove us. However, I know some people are checking out they don't see the morning lives. It's too early, whether you're in California or wherever. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people, you're not seeing my morning broadcast. Usually I do it solo, but I'm also in the process of pushing all my videos over to the new platform. Guys, this channel has been viewed over 179,000 times. We're not going to go anywhere. we are building up and going to continue to move forward. So, yes, the harder they fight, the more guilty they look on this. Will we ever know the truth about it? Yes, I believe we will. And it looks like I'm going to have my guest host, or another guest host decides to join me. So, want to know who the ghost lady in the back of the joint chambers for the speech last night was? You know, I don't have a clue. But so, yeah. Anyways, the truth does always come out. It's not something that's conjecture. It's not something that is open for debate. It will come out, and it'll be very, very big when it does. But yeah, my little co-host is here, and I know how much she absolutely likes hanging out with Dad, huh? But yeah, so every now and again she decides she wants to come down and visit Dad while he's live. So I don't know what's. I'm just surprised. Yeah, this is my youngest daughter. Yeah, but I just texted my wife to come get her. So, but as far as anything in regards to like the Moderna and the Pfizer and all that, guys, I encourage you to check out the VAERS report. I encourage you to check out the clinicaltrials.gov. You will, any of your friends that want to, and I'm not saying go and take it, but what I'm saying is use those as resources to red pill people. A lot of them do not realize that those are still considered experimental. I'm going to get fact checked and I'm probably going to get banned for this, but I don't care at this point. Those are experimentals. Those websites, the VAERS report and the clinicaltrials.gov, is a way for people to understand and actually see what's going on. They can look at it and really focus on it. Anytime you see mRNA, it means modified RNA. Just facts. You want to come grab her? Okay, go tomorrow. Yeah, I think she's gonna become a co-host here soon. But yeah, every now and again this morning she decided to visit me, and tonight she did. Why? I don't have a clue. I'm just a mean dad. Just kidding. But when we're talking about stuff like that, guys, bring your socks up, please. When you look at that kind of information and you want to convince somebody, you want to talk to people about things, you have to have concrete evidence. People, I had a conversation with a left-leaning professor. He said there was no way that what happened was dishonest in any way in regards to November 3rd. And I was just like, really? So I went and I actually got the slideshow that discussed the results. This guy's a mathematics professor. He's a liberal. And he was very, very clear about it. So I just started having him explain how these curves and everything matched identically. And it was then that he basically said, well, it's impossible. I said, it's not impossible. There's only one way to do it. And he said, yeah, and that's with a computer. So, guys, having the ammunition and the evidence in front of you and at your fingertips is where it's at. We have to have evidence. We have to have facts. And I don't care if it's whether you're talking about tribunals. I don't care whether it's talking about the virus that's going around. I don't care. When you're talking about that, you must have facts. Not sheer speculation, not a QAnon post or anything like that. Because that's not going to convince people. In fact, I've actually heard that there is a group of people who have already literally taken over that movement or started using those names to actively sow massive disinformation and complacency because it will lead to a lower turnout in the midterm elections. When we're talking about what is Patriot News Network, what are we standing for? What are we talking about? What are we here to do? We are building a grassroots advocacy group. Base things on truth, base things on facts, because quite honestly, facts don't care about your feelings. When you're talking to humans, facts don't care about feelings. If it's fact, it's going to hurt somebody. It might not be what they hear. I guess she came back to visit me again. But yeah, there's not a whole. Oh, Taylor, welcome, New Hampshire, in the house. One of these days, I'm going to reach out and actually invite you to come on to discuss that, if you don't mind. I mean, if you want to, I can do it right now. It's purely up to you. Yeah, my wife needs to stop yelling. But that's one thing when you're basically having to work from home, it works. But yeah, so yeah, we definitely have a. Okay, Dolly, go upstairs, please. We have to organize in a way that makes sense. You have to organize in a way that's actually effective. A couple days ago, we talked about when will be the right time. Well, if you're organizing at the grassroots level, it's now. A lot of mayor elections for mayors, city council positions, so on and so forth, are going to be happening over the next year and a half. These audits are going to continue. They're going to work themselves, and eventually they're going to be complete. Reports are going to come out, and heads are going to roll. But that's right now. That is something that's in the future. It's not happening as we speak. So we have to be active, because you're going to look at the left, you're going to look at the right, you're going to look all over the place. And the fact is that nobody is willing to do what it takes, or people have been reluctant to do what it takes to actually run for office and win back the local power seats and move forward. But I'm no, Olivia, go upstairs. You can't be over there. That's where Dad's guns are. Get out of there. So, sorry about that, guys. My daughter is playing with yeah, but we are doing Arizona. They are looking at watermarks. Daydream, none of us are. We really don't know what happens. But yeah, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to go open the door for her. Okay, sorry about that. Did everybody see the video of the Arizona School District meeting where they replaced the whole school board? Yep. That is what I'm talking about, guys. If we organize in a way where we can overrun and overrule what they're doing, you can force people to quit. Enough people have to actually band together and actually do something. Puck flicker. A lot of us are the same way, but you have to understand too that people absolutely are going on a limb. So these we are going to enter a part in our nation's history that has never happened before. And some people are going to cry foul, others are not. Whether they cry foul right away, who knows? We'll see. But in regards to like COVID and all the different restrictions and everything that's going on, people are getting torqued off, and I think it's going to really actually cause a lot of chaos. Yep. So the Duger kid. So there's a little bit of information that is coming out about him. There was a fraud case that he's been tied to. There is a sex assault case that he's supposedly tied to that they got him for. So Giuliani, they're going after Rudy Giuliani. They're doing everything they can to go after anybody that has anything to do with actually jumping on the FBI and actually jumping on and discussing anything in regards to that. So if more states start doing audits, show the same findings, that'll happen one way or another. Yeah. I believe that's going to happen. Guys, throwing it out there. This cup was there is somebody, one of the members of our chat that's usually on. I don't know what's going on. She's been kind of quiet recently, but her son actually made this for me, and he said if people want to buy this exact bottle, $45, and he'll put them on the website. So he'll put them on his website, Spartan Flask, SpartanFlask.com. But yeah, all I know is I absolutely love them. They will hold two 20-ounce bottles of Pepsi. So I know they're at least 40 ounces. Yeah. Kyle, I mean, the media, if you're supporting somebody who basically shot another person in self-defense, it really makes people think. They'll arrest him and basically arrest you for funding it, but if you fund Black Lives Matter, it's perfectly fine. I don't know who's been putting that out there, but they did not arrest Giuliani. They seized electronics and communications devices. Yep, he was raided. So there's a lot of stuff happening. There is rumors, and I'm trying to confirm them, but there are rumors that there is going to be a Trump rally very, very soon. As soon as we have the details, we will make sure everybody gets them. But yes, they did not state a crime in the search warrant. Correct. But Giuliani, they're going off the word of Les Parnas. So we are definitely getting ready to check out some information with him as well as we go forward. But guys, that is our website there. And then we also have our own streaming platform. It is our own. We do not censor, and it is 100% ours. It's on our own servers. So we are not going to just get shut down quickly. We are in the process of building more and more redundancies so we can't get shut down. If they have a rally in Michigan for Trump, you'll live stream it on fullstream.live. If they have a rally in Michigan for Trump, make a better available. I will come there in person and I will stream it 100%. Okay, what's happening in DC? So I actually reached out to the Capitol Police because I wanted to find out what was going on with Richard Citizen, and we were told that it is none of our concern, even though we're accredited members of the media, and that the only thing that they could say was that he was picked up on a parole violation. They didn't say what he was on parole for, nothing. So, anything to get out of having somebody. Yep. Richard Citizen journalist is who I'm talking about. So that's what they're basically saying is we don't deserve any answers in regards to what happens to any one of us. So I am doing what I can to figure out if there's a bail set, and then I'm gonna raise the bail money. I'm gonna bail his butt out because he needs to keep doing his job. He needs to keep doing what he's doing. He's helping too many people. As far as ambulances, so there was talk from Homeland Security that there was going to be a mass casualty event training exercise, but I don't know that anybody has confirmed whether or not that actually took place. What I do know is the gallery was pretty much empty, and so was the stadium. So was the House chambers. So I'm not sure. So yeah, there are people that are talking about Trump and Governor DeSantis, as Governor DeSantis has so far said that he will not be too interested in running for president. He feels like he's too young. Kristi Noem has said basically the same thing. But yeah, so trying to wait for some official confirmation, and if I can figure out bail, what it's going to be set at, we'll let people know. And I have a feeling it's going to be a high bail amount, unfortunately. So Sam, I wish you all the best. Got called. I'm not going to repeat that, but who refuses to be discharged from the unit, they are there by mistake. They're negative. Yeah, sometimes that happens. As far as tunnels flooded, Taylor, I don't really know. Well, I do know where a lot of people are getting that information from, but I'm I can tell you with almost 99% certainty that is absolutely untrue. So, yeah. Anyways, there are a lot of people that are talking about that. They're talking about different things that have came out in different posts. But there, I mean, if you look at the tidal pool in DC, it is slowly sinking. So there is going to be more and more water in DC, but that's you have two rivers that come together and create a tributary. So been called worse by better. Can't believe they wanted to stay. I can't either. But I still get a good laugh out of it. Taylor always floods in April, May. I mean, I've been there both months, and sometimes it'll flood all the way through August. So, did I Winks? I apologize. I was at a funeral today, so I was pretty out of the loop. I've spent the last half hour, 45 minutes trying to catch up. So, but I will go and watch it. But no, as far as most of those letter posts and all that stuff, you'll find me very, very cautious. I've had people tell me that I've had people tell me that they were blowing up tunnels and all that. And the video that they were showing was at the very bottom, or at the in the screen where they're showing these videos, they show steam rising out of the manholes. It is from a steam boiler. That is how DC runs. That's how it's heated. So, White House empty. As far as all I know with certainty is the Situation Room or the PTOC unit has not been used since Trump left. They've been operating on a skeleton crew since January 19th. So, but as far as Biden being in the White House, people can say what they want, but there's somebody who appears to be Biden that walks in and out of the White House to Marine One. So, yeah. Squirrely. We've had those conversations. And here's another favorite of mine. So that's why I said it's somebody that appears to be, because it's a human and it appears. I'm not there. I'm not videotaping. I haven't shook his hand. I don't know. It appears to be, but that's as far as I'm going to go, because I really don't want to go down the conspiracy trail. But went to the news site and was watching. It was so cool. Yeah, I'm glad to see people are one thing I was getting back to. I'm going to go back to my favorite story that I've heard is, oh my gosh, the White House. There's a bomber flying right over the White House, and then you look, or no, it's not even the White House anymore because there's airplanes flying over it. I am going to. I laugh because if it's a military aircraft, there is considered a no-fly zone within 1 mile of the White House. And a military aircraft has to transmit certain signals to air traffic control and to the military, and they are allowed to pass through with certain permissions. They have to squawk at a certain frequency. They have to radio in exact height or exact altitude. And I mean, there's parameters that are set for these aircraft to come in. It is a fact of life. That is what happens. What do I think of Juan Sabin? I really don't know the guy. I haven't really paid too close of attention. A lot of people are saying that he's JFK Jr. I can categorically tell you he is not. So, but yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking the stream. I like that you guys are going over and checking it out. But I think you're talking about 107. Yeah. And I mean, Taylor, I don't know. I think I do believe that I've never seen you on here before, but I'm glad that you're here. Do I believe that JFK Jr. is alive? Yes. I do believe that 100%. And, Biden is so nimble, guys. I will give Biden credit. I will give Biden credit because he is the only person that I have ever met or ever seen that can trip walking upstairs 3 times in a row. Boom, boom, boom. He's the only person. And walking across there's a video floating around, and if I can find it, he's walking across a lawn to Marine One. And he's not really walking, he's shuffling, but he's walking along, and it looks like he stumbles even then. I mean, his feet don't even come off the ground. I still think that the invisible golf balls were hitting him in the back of the head. But now we're so who do I follow? Well, I am very adamant about going outside of what other people do. But at one point in time, I curated a lot of high-end sources inside our government and multiple intelligence agencies that I was a part of myself. So I have a lot of high-level sources that, am I going to bring them on? No. Because I'm not going to compromise their safety. but most of the information in regards to what I discuss is based on reality as they've put it, as I've experienced, and just what real life actually consists of. So, did I see the new video of Trump throwing the football? No, but that'd be funny to watch. Dementia / Alzheimer's would do the same thing. Kalamazoo. Yeah. Is there any media that is reliable to at this point, with a clear head and a discerning voice? If you're clear headed and you're able to discern truth from fiction, I read mainstream. I read off of mainstream. I mean, let's just be real. I was trained to read everything. I've read CNN articles. I read Fox. I read Epic Times. I've read the whole gamut. But when you're going through it and actually discerning the information that's true and correct, you have to go and do a little bit of digging with every article. I don't trust mainstream articles. So you go from a CNN article, you go to a Fox News, MSNBC, and MSNBC, CBS, PBS, all those. You look at them, you'll have 100 different stories, all about the same thing with 3 facts and roughly about 3 facts that are the exact same facts all the way across the board. Those three facts are the actual truth. The rest of it's spin. See, everybody talks about Operation Mockingbird, and that's we're gonna really dive into that. But they're given a list of talking points and basically how to spin it. They do the spinning, but the message itself is hidden there all along. Operation Mockingbird basically says that they get these, and every day, every hour, every time slot, they're going to cover these specific topics. Well, you do that often enough without people watching that have a discerning eye and can actually see the facts and go article to article to article and actually discern what those facts are. They are only going to be exactly. They're the only things that are going to be exactly the same all across the board. Take those 3 facts, research them, discern for yourself, and after you actually going through and vet everything, you're going to come out with probably one factual piece of information out of that whole thing. But yeah, I don't trust mainstream, but I read mainstream stuff so I know, and then I look across the spectrum because I know how to be critical about what I'm reading. It is frustrating, but you're entering the world of an intelligence officer. That is basically what you have to do in regards to intelligence. You take you read article after article after article, and everything just one thing will match up, second thing will match up, a third thing will match up, It'll be straight across the board. You take that little clip and actually start doing the research behind it. And eventually you'll come out with one fact and the rest of it's spin. Any story that's the exact same across the board is probably fabricated. Yes, but that's why they allow the spin, because then the facts themselves are the same across the board. Yeah, Taylor. I mean, if you want, reach out. Reach out. I can talk to you. I can actually sit down with you one on one and really show you how to do what I do, so you know what I'm discussing, what I'm talking about. Because with to an untrained eye, you have to be very, very diligent. But and reality is, a lot of people don't know what the world people are really looking at. They don't know fact from fiction. But if you start looking across the board, you see those same. I'm sorry. I've worked with some of those AF people. Yeah. Squirrely, here's the answer to Sam or your question. Um, Squirrely, I would love to put that up on screen, but I won't get kicked off of YouTube again for that one. So yes, yeah, I don't. I mean, I've sitting down, and as anybody, if you were over on Twitch or anything, you would see that pretty much everybody that has gotten to know me, I will sit down and talk to anybody and break things down in a way that people understand. I'm not trying to hide secret tradecraft. If there are things that I can't talk about, I will straight up be very blunt about. Oh, our favorite liberal troll is back. Where did we say he wasn't? But I'm done with your remarks. So goodbye. Give me a second. So yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna shoot you a message here in a quick sec. So if I can get there. Oh, no problem. I understand what you're saying. So puck flicker, count ticket's gone. After I dealt with them earlier, I wasn't gonna deal with it now. So get there. So yeah. Give me a second. I'm trying to find your, but I are you able to, Taylor, if you're able to find me, oh, wait a second. I know a way to do it. Yeah, we haven't played Whack Control in a while. So I was surprised that they decided to come out and play. Sam, you know the speed limit's what, 65? Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to find you, so yeah, I will figure out how to do this. I'm just not very good at doing this while I'm on the fly. So, but yeah, we will. Okay. If you, yeah, Taylor, if you like the video, I'll get a hold of you right after the show. Okay, just like the stream, and I will get that taken care of. I agree with that, Ringo. I agree with that 100%. And some people don't agree, but that's the way it goes. I can't put that up on the screen. Sorry, but is Sam? No, she is not. She is down in the southeast region of the United States. So, Cat X, I have a reason to believe that you are absolutely correct. Our interstate speed is 80 miles an hour out here, and my minimum on the interstate is about 95. So, whoa. Time out. Time out. Let's Taylor, I have a channel over on YouTube and on Twitch. So you're seeing things from Twitch, or I'm responding to things from Twitch. So yeah, the van that I use is definitely a soccer mom van, but definitely not this. Miss Alive again. We're still talking, so you're still here. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. We get a lot of mileage out of my tires. And if we have the different links to our streaming platforms right there on the resources page for Patriot News Network. But I'm just surprised I haven't seen a. Okay. Oh, I have a lot of fun with people, but yeah, we have. Who knows what those? Nope. I she's not in timeout unless she put herself there. But okay, yeah. But one of the things I'll reach out and we'll chat. So my kids, my soccer mom van is the loser cruiser for your kids. Guess what? I love it. I have found that I can put a whole ream of pipe in there. I can pack that sucker full. I can put 3 water heaters, 2 water softeners, and a whole ream of pipe in that van and still have room to move around. So, but yeah. And then, and if you do go and you do get on Twitch or whatever, it's up to you. But um, I am definitely not putting that comment up on the screen because I will definitely get my butt kicked off. I So I apologize. We used to call a van a fill in the blank, but yes, my wife got herself a new van. Well, her husband bought it for her, and I get to drive around in the '05 Ratmobile, but it works. But guys, yep. It, Anna Gedney, if you do, I'm gonna double check and make sure. But yeah, go over to Facebook and like that video, and then I'll grab it and I'll send you a message. Then you can get a hold of me. Yeah, just go like the video and I'll get a hold of you on Facebook. That way, it just makes it nice and simple. But as far as everybody else, guys, we like to have fun. We want people to come over to fullstream.live where this is being streamed right now. We are working on a few more features to make it a lot more user friendly, even more user friendly than what it already is. So I live in God's country, South Dakota. We might be a frozen wasteland 3 months out of the year, but we have one of the best governors in the country. So, but as always, guys, if people really want to see what I stand for, to see what I talk about, to see really what I'm about, go watch past videos. Go check out the videos. I don't hide behind anything. So will you be able to comment on videos? Absolutely, you'll be able to comment. You'll be here after we get our integration done. We will have the ability for people to actually go through and live chat with people, just like you're doing here. So But I'm actually starting to like this because YouTube finally allowed me to have super chats. I have yet to have anybody use them, but I think it's cool. I'm liking it. We will be using those in the future. But yeah, we're gonna be moving forward. It Squirrely says, if you follow me, you better mute me. I post a lot right now. I'm actually following you, Squirrely, and I don't get a single email. So, but guys, as always, share this. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your neighbors, even people you hate. Tell them, hey, there's a new platform in town. Fullstream.live, guys. And just so people are aware how to spell it, what is a super chat? Okay. So super chat basically on YouTube. Okay. YouTube allows people to purchase what they call the super chat, and it's a way for people to donate through YouTube. But yes, I will definitely show you guys. Give me a second. Yes, we are. We're getting ready to roll that out within the next couple days. So, but fullstream.live, guys. Channels, content. There's Jason's. There's another person. And of course, we have some of our stuff going on. Squarely Q. But yeah, we are definitely moving forward with getting this all taken care of. Once this is pretty much rolled out completely with all the features turned on and we get it up and running, then we are going to be launching our answer to Facebook, which, well, all this stuff is housed on our own servers, guys. So we're not using external servers. But we hope to see you guys all over there one of these days. And very quickly, when we have the app, we will be making an announcement about 48 hours prior. 48 hours prior to actually going in and adding the app to the App Store. We'll let you guys know. Then once that's up, you guys will be able to see it. So, yeah, I see that. Thank you, Daydream. I don't even know what it does yet, so I will figure it out. But yeah, so that's what a super chat is. CatX. But yeah, and we have a way of incentivizing people to come, and I mean, if you log into your account and you magically see money in there, even though you haven't added any money, it's because we have artificially put money into people's accounts to test out different features that we're getting ready to roll out. So once it is 100% up and running and ready, we'll shut that feature off. So, or we'll drop everybody to 0. So yeah. So if you see money just show up randomly in your account and you haven't put anything in there, you haven't uploaded any videos for people to watch, whatever, it's because we're testing out certain features. So I actually think, give me a second. I know there's sorry guys, I'm checking some. Trying to remember exactly where that's at, but I think it's okay, bear with me. Yeah. I'm not gonna find it right now, but it'll be interesting. So make sure to let us know if there's a cut that Fullstream gets for guys. I don't on anything that we're doing from here on out, because Fullstream is actually part of Patriot News Network. It is definitely something that we are working towards. If people do want to donate to what we're doing with Fullstream, if you go over to, I'll just throw up the link just to help people out. But I am not. Yeah, we have 4 different platforms. 3 of them we're getting comments from right now. So yes. We try to show them, and if they're appropriate and we can put those on screen, we will. But yeah, if people appreciate what we're doing and like what they're seeing and want to see more, it's not free. I just took out of my housing fund. But yeah, we like to have a lot of fun here, and we're going to continue. But guys, as always, share this message out. Talk to your friends, your neighbors, your family, anybody who will listen to you, and let them know what's going on. As always, you guys have a pen and a microphone. Use them. The silent majority can no longer stay silent. God bless you guys. God bless the United States of America. And we will see you tomorrow morning.